That's the Semaphore UI commits history. That's the tool most people tell you to use instead of AWX. 10 minutes from now, you'll know what Semaphore UI is, what it isn't, and installation methods you actually want. Because the expensive mistake isn't only picking the wrong tool, it's finding out in month of free that it doesn't do the things you assume it did, after you wired it into your infrastructure and handed it to your team. I worked on this thing, so I'll tell you exactly where the line is.
My name is Nikita. Let's explore the topic and let's dive in. But before, let me do the quick guess who you are. You run Ansible, owning the home lab or not critical small infrastructure, sharing the ownership or responsibilities with another one or two engineers. At first stage, I think it's totally fine to share the SSH keys in some private manner, to run the executions locally, and even schedule it locally, I don't know, but it works up to some scale. On the other side, we have an enterprise-scaled organizations who cannot really afford such level of freedom, because finally it leads to the complete infrastructure outage. If I could try to answer what Semaphore UI is in one sentence, I would say that it's web interface control and execution plane made natively for Ansible, but it also supports the code like Terraform, Python scripting, and many more, with all the user management and role-based access controls features built in within a single binary. Speaking about what Semaphore UI is not, I would say that it's not the complete classic CI/CD solution, at least for now, and it's not the layer or interface to edit your code. It's the interface to control and execute and schedule it. And yeah, it's not the AWX Lite, it's not AWX with fewer features. This is one of the most wrong mental models behind it. But if we're mentioning AWX, I would like to emphasize that the last successful release of AWX was in July 2024, and now we're 2026. So on the migration path from AWX, Semaphore UI is one of the most popular, robust, and I would say easy to understand solutions on the open source market, at least.
Okay guys, so we're on the website of Semaphore UI, and I'm not going to read this, I'm going to translate this. It's saying that it's a modern UI, but also it's a powerful API. That's the good timing. I'm going to scroll down to tell you more. So it allows you to run the automation centrally and manage the projects via the web interface. But if the web interface doesn't work for your particular case because you expect the external integrations of webhooks, you can utilize the API of Semaphore UI to do that. Now it's pretty simple because you have an MCP server for it. It allows you to transform your prompts into the executable API calls. So I think it's really engrossing and promising. If I scroll a bit down, here it's telling that it's self-hosted, free-tier solution, allowing you to isolate the resources into the projects with an access control and activity logs built in. And you have an like a bird's eye view or a bird's eye architecture of control and execution planes in Semaphore UI, but I'm going to cover it in upcoming sessions. I'm scrolling a bit down to the numbers. It's saying it's around 40k stars on the GitHub. Sounds really promising, like millions of pulls and like dozen Ks of installations. So this solution is really popular. And yeah, why? This is pure Go application. Just a single binary that could be run locally on your laptop or on the VM or as a Docker container, or you can deploy it in the Kubernetes via the Helm charts. We're living in the time of massive abundance. I really hope that this joke is applicable here. There is a growing community behind it. There are a lot of contributors for this project. Speaking about the pricing, it's saying the community version costs you nothing, so you can actually host it, play with it, but once you need more advanced featuring or support, you better try or better proceed with the Pro or Enterprise version. And this is something that I'm going to do in upcoming video. I'm going to purchase or request the trials for those Pro and Enterprise versions that should show you the vast of featuring this product suggests and offer to you. Okay guys, so let's take a quick look on the GitHub page. I just want to check when the last release was, and it's saying it was 3 days ago, last commit was 1 day ago, There is around 200 active contributors for the project, with around 900 open issue and around 200 open pull requests. So this is the perfect public indication that this project is growing and it's alive. So this project is really getting my attention. I want to try and self-host it. If I'm going back to the site, hover the resources and follow the installation here, I'm gonna see like free columns or free maybe sections. Yeah, binary or package, Docker, and Kubernetes. You can choose whatever you want, how you want to deploy and run it, but personally for me, I would like to try on Docker or in a Docker Compose, but I'm gonna do it in the upcoming video.
Okay, that's it for the video. In upcoming one, as I said, we're going to start deploying and running Semaphore UI server locally. If you are a DevOps SRE engineer, I do really encourage you to subscribe to the channel because we're going to have a great journey. And yeah, please leave a comment about my drawing skills. So I'm a great fan of surf. See you. Bye.